It's absolute chaos out there.
One part there I was just like, you know, what am I actually doing in this? You know what I mean? That's how hectic it was.
I came off and hurt all my left side, and I thought, that's it, I'm not even going to get to Finke. Rough as, really rough, real dusty.
We're here to win, and that's the job we've got to do.
This is my fourth Finke.
And why do you keep coming back?
I'm a fool.
It's 227 k's of just some of the gnarliest track you'll ever see. You cross all sorts of terrain, from rock to hard pack to red sand, and you reach speeds of over 200 kilometres an hour in the cars, and bikes are 180. It's pretty intense.
All the gas!
My name's David Walsh. I'm 33 years old. I live in Alice Springs. I'm a builder by trade, and yeah, riding dirt bikes is a part-time hobby.
No.
Mate, how you going? I know.
Good weekend. Yeah, really good. You gonna have one too?
Yeah.
Being a local, Finke's like Christmas for us here, and it was always something I had an interest in, wanting to ride bikes and, you know, going camping, Finke weekend. That's what we used to do, take out bikes. And then when we turned 13, we sort of got bikes that we could race on, and sort of started getting a bit more involved in the sport.
We got enough for two blokes.
Catch him. For instance, I'll catch you, hold the bike. When you come in, I'll be like that and holding the bike.
You don't have to worry about anything, you just hop off the back.
You hop off the back.
So this is either my 14th or 15th, I can't really remember, to be honest. It's motorsport, there's been a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but I've been lucky enough the last 3 years to come away with the win, and looking forward to trying to defend it again this year.
So last year I'd sort of set myself a goal to race another event in Victoria called Hatter. For myself it was a pretty big goal, and I surprised myself when I finished that race. As soon as that was done, I sort of fell in a bit of a slump, and I was like, I need another goal. I said to the wife that I was tossing up the idea of coming to Alice Springs and having a go at Finke, and she said, absolutely not. My name's Scott Bachman, I'm 34, from Morong in Victoria, electrician by trade, wife and 2 kids. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube footage of the race and the event. She just sees the sheer speed and probably many stories that she's heard of things going wrong and what can happen. She said, look, you're going to do it, be smart about it, train, get on your bike, get fit, do what you got to do, turn up and be prepared. Because if you're not prepared, you're going to end up in a world of pain. Passion will make you do some weird things and some stupid things, and some people might look at it and go, it's stupid, but that's what I'm passionate about. Some people jump out of planes, some people play guitar, some people play football, and I grew up with dirt bikes, stuff it, roll the dice.
Mentally, I mean, day one with Prologue, it's pretty stressful because Prologue's pretty crucial out here. You know, you need a fast time so you're not in the dust for day one.
We've got 50 paramedics and volunteers here over the weekend, spread over between here and 220 k's down the Finke. 3 helicopters in the air as well over the next 2 days, chasing the bikes and the cars down. So big effort from us. And we expect to take somewhere between 20 and 30 people out of here each day. You know, broken legs, broken arms. But it's what we expect in this event, and it's what those riders come here to do, and they know that's the risk.
The worst injury I had, I spent New Year's in hospital in 2012 into 2013. I crashed, hit a tree, broke my collarbone, broke my sternum, broke 6 vertebrae in my back, and my kidneys were shot and lungs were internally bleeding. So spent a few nights in ICU, and yeah, back at it and lined up that year.
Like as in Colin McRae style rally champion.
You definitely got to screw loose or something. There's a bit going on with you if you're willing enough to hold it on like we do out here. But I don't know, I think after a little while you sort of get comfortable with the speed and it just becomes, you know, second nature. I'm doing the double this year. I'm entering both fields, the car and bike field, so I'll have to prologue in the car on Saturday, then wait around, prologue again on my bike, and then race day 1, I hop in the car, we'll race all the way to Finke and we'll have a helicopter follow us. He'll pick me up at Finke End, bring me back to town, I'll jump on the bike, race all the way to Finke again, and then repeat it the next day. I'm fairly confident, but there's a lot of talent out there on the start line, and it's always hard to navigate, you know, who's where and how much work someone else has put in. And now that I've got a win, I don't really want any other position.
I just like going fast, and if we can do that and the truck survives, I'm happy.
Yeah, we've been here before. We've had our bad luck in a lot of years, so maybe it's time for someone else's bad luck.
What advice have you got for a first-timer riding Finke?
Hold on and have some fun. Hold on and have some fun. Wise words from Dave Walsh.
It's time to, you know, get out on the track and see what we can do.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 2023 Touch Finke Desert Race is a go.
Just here to watch the race. Come here every year.
The unexpected of it. You don't know who's going to come down here, you don't know how fast they're going to be, all the bumps and the turns. It's just unique, really. You just don't have anything like it.
You can't think about crashing, otherwise you will, so you just have to stay focused on the track and what's coming up. And then, you know, crashing is a part of the sport, so are injuries, and that's part of any sport. And, you know, this one's a bit faster and probably a bit more stupid, but it's just, you know, we love that adrenaline rush, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, mate, we're all right. Just unfortunately just came off the gas too early, and she just came over. Definitely done something to my arm, but we'll be good. We'll be back out here, give it another go.
How would you describe that actual rollover? What did that feel like?
Oh, those things, they're built for it. They're incredibly safe. So no, it is what it is. So that's what we come out. We know the rest.
It'd be safe to say, looking at it right now, it'd be a write-off.
To talk me through a double for the first time, how was the track both times you did it?
Yeah, I mean, that truck is super impressive, that Mason Motorsports truck. I mean, there's nothing on this track that it wouldn't eat, and it was pretty cool to sit next to Brent. He pedalled really well, and yeah, we just had one little moment, but apart from that, it was a pretty clean run, and yeah, he drove awesomely. And then chopped it back, got on the bike, and I knew I'd done the hard work in the first 80, so I didn't really want to hit anything too stupid, and I just wanted to be safe and get down here.
Rain's good for the race, but then it's also a little bit harder on the equipment. So yeah, we had to just try and be a little bit more gentle on the car this year, and we didn't really want to tear the rear end out of it or anything. So yeah, all in all, we're happy we're here. It's nice to be down here first and in a good position, but still a long way to go tomorrow.
Definitely had probably 3 or 4 like where I was to the point of being pretty scared. Hit a square edge, blew my right hand off the throttle. I jumped back on to grab onto the handlebar, and when I grabbed onto it, I leant back and just full whiskey throttle 6th gear, and I was pretty scared there. If you're not scared, you're not going fast enough. So halfway, 50% done, just same again tomorrow.
Can you hear me?
At about 5 k's the other side of Finke, there we blew 2 tyres at once.
You guys have absolutely nailed timing on that.
Yeah, it's a bit more. Come on.
And the boys are about to put a new world record on how quick they can change a gearbox. It was kind of better than last year. We got further. In limp mode, but we got further.
We need another inch.
It's parked on its roof for a little bit. It's not the best.
Need a little belly scrub.
They're not really meant for parking on the roof. Basically, they're running at full RPM for so long, so obviously they're coming in at around the hour 40 mark, and the engines are just at full noise for that whole time, so you got to expect things are going to break. This one over here, we're doing lots of things, checking over the engine vitals, making sure the engine's going to be good to get back to the other end.
Love changing some tyres. Great fun.
excited about race day 2 basically because we didn't finish race day 1, so it'd be nice to try and finish race day 2. Yeah, we worked pretty hard on the car last night, so fingers crossed that we can get to the finish.
Hoping to make some moves this morning and make our way back. I don't get treated any different, and I love that about it, and I wish there was more women in this sport to experience it.
This is me coming through here, literally both legs off, limiter. I was like, oh well, whatever happens, happens.
When I was quite young, you would get targeted if you were a female, so it did complex things a little bit, but it just made me a better rider than I am now. My name's Alex Long, I'm 31. I live in Alice Springs and I'm a nurse. My mum actually taught me how to ride from about 2 or 3 years old. There's photos and videos of myself just, you know, sitting on the lap of my grandparents riding a bike. So there's 9 different categories. Some are based on bike size, some are based on age, and as is a female-only class. So we can ride whatever bike size that we like, and it just, yeah, it gives us a little bit of an opportunity, especially for Prologue. It's fantastic and really appreciate the opportunity for Finke to give us a women's class. I've not experienced anything like this in the whole of Australia, and I've raced at national level and state level, and yeah, nothing can even compare.
King of the Desert in the cars. It's the 487 of Toby Price and Jason Duncan.
We're stoked to be here and to have 9 now. Like it's like a dream come true.
I feel pretty good, so hopefully I can just maintain that gap and get home safe.
A pace like yesterday's, I'll be pretty happy, and just to get back there and crack a beer and not be heading to hospital, I think will be a good feeling.
It's a couple of hairy moments, you know, that you have when you're riding, and it's like that was pretty close. And I think it's just the adrenaline, a part of it too, you know, just keeps you going.
We are away, 12 o'clock exactly, leaving the line, David Walsh on his way on a mission.
Out there, you know, 130, you're getting head shake and you're in the dust and you might not be able to see square edges.
A bit more expectation now, whereas the first one was just the pressure on myself, whereas now you're sort of expected to perform, which is a bit harder, and yeah, don't want to stuff up and let down the town.
Alice Springs local, 4 times in a row, David Walsh is your winner.
Yeah, I feel really good. I feel surprisingly really fit, and yeah, I feel good on the bike. I don't feel beat up at all, so I just pushed a little bit harder home on the fast straights and just got through the rough stuff because I knew them boys were going to be coming for me. Feels pretty cool to still just be on top of the podium. I mean, I'm just a very lucky man. I've got a very good team behind me and a very supportive family, so I'm very lucky.
We'll be coming back again next year, perhaps for the double or not?
Who knows? I'll keep you guys guessing. We'll see what happens.
I looked at this sort of thing years ago and I did say these people are stupid, crazy, and now I'm here. I don't think so now, but back then I did, so maybe for the people that don't ride, maybe they think we are stupid, but I don't think we are. We just love the sport and love the desert.
They call it Finke fever, and it definitely is Finke fever. There's just something incredible about, you know, rider and machine just working together. I think it's a sport you can't do it for any other reason but to love it, to absolutely pure love a sport.
I was that kid getting signatures, and here I am now, just a little bit of hard work and stick to, you know, something that you love, and you'll get there, because if I can do it, anyone can.